I can't, Leela. There's no proof.
Oh, God, the same pub, a karate bashing, Jeff's mood last night. What more do you want, a written confession?
I can't waste valuable police time on a case of feminine intuition.
Well, what about the gun?
Well, a lot of ex-soldiers keep guns as souvenirs. But if it makes you happy, I'll talk to him about it when I get home, all right? Now, calm down. I'll see you later.
G'day, you, Mr. Fletcher. Don't often see you in this time of day.
No, I thought I'd try one of your counter lunches for a change. The beer, thanks, Baz, and have one yourself. There you go.
Cheers.
Good health. This place is making a bit of a name for itself.
What, the counter lunches, you mean?
No, all the publicity you've been getting lately.
Oh, the bashing. They tell me there were cops all over the place.
Yeah, well, I was in here myself last night. I didn't see anything unusual.
Me neither. It was my night off. I missed all the fun. Real mess he was.
Have you heard how he is?
Oh, broken bones, broken nose, collarbone, couple of broken ribs. Bruises that size on his neck. He'd be laid off for a while.
The police any idea who did it?
Nah. And old Brucey's not likely to say anything.
What, you know him, do you?
It's truth, yeah. Everybody knows Bruce. He's been coming in here for years to perv on all the blokes. It's pretty harmless, though.
What do you mean he's a horse's off?
It's queer as a $3 note, mate.
Room service. Aren't you supposed to knock? And what gourmet pig swill have we got today?
You don't have to eat it. I imagine the food in American jails is a lot better than ours. But then again, you'll find out yourself for certain in a couple of days, won't you?
You should go into politics, Mr. Fletcher. You'd make a good dictator.
Just eat your food.
I suppose I can force it down. As you said, I'll be getting out of here soon.
How come you didn't eat anything?
Why do you think?
Well, I wasn't the only one to notice it.
B knows you're up to something. I would be. I'm worried sick about that pen.
No, you may as well forget about it because you haven't got enough time to sneak it in the staff room.
The perfect chance. I'm rostered on that floor this afternoon.
Well, that's tough. You haven't got much choice now. Are you going to tell Davidson or shall I?
That's my pen. How did you get it?
I found it.
You stole it. Now give it back.
Bugger off you, I'm using it.
Oh, what's going on over here?
Give me that pen.
Rack off, Rosalind.
It's her pen, B.
Oh, you would side with her.
I'm not taking sides. I'm just saying it's her pen.
Lizzie?
Oh, I don't know. It could be. I found it on the floor.
Yes, on the floor of my cell. Now give it to me.
You can have it back if it's so special to you when Lizzie's finished writing her letter.
It's my pen and I want it
No,
now.
all the shouting. Smith? Just a difference of opinion, Mrs. Jackson, but it's all over now.
Lizzie stole my pen, Mrs. Jackson, and I want it back.
Well, that's no excuse for that sort of behaviour. Now, Lizzie, give back the pen.
Oh, but Mrs.
You
Jackson, what
heard
did
me. Give it back before I decide to report this stupid squabbling. And you two, back to your cleaning. You three can go to the laundry.
Spoiled brat. Oh, come on, B. She's not worth wasting your breath over.
Right. Now, this section shouldn't take you any longer than 15 minutes. I'll be back to unlock the gate then.
Why don't you just leave it unlocked so I can do the other bit? I can't go very far.
Regulations.
What are you up to, Carlson?
I was just seeing if the urn was full, Mr. Fletcher.
What are you doing in here?
Well, I was told to clean this block.
Oh, well, you better clean the corridor first. It's swimming with soap suds.
Yes, Mr. Fletcher.
Hello? What do you want?
I spoke to the barman at the Blacksland at lunchtime today. Apparently the bloke that was beaten up there was well known to him. He was also homosexual.
Well, that's exactly what Jeff said. How would he know if he wasn't involved?
Well, could have been a chance remark.
Oh, you don't believe that, or he wouldn't phone me.
I don't know what to believe, Leela. Where is he now?
Oh, he's upstairs. Jim, you've got to phone the police.
I can't. Not on that evidence. Besides, I've known the bloke for years.
Well, does that make him any less guilty?
Look, I'll be home in a couple of hours. I'll have it out with him then, okay?
All right. But you've got to tell the police everything you know. If it was anybody else, you wouldn't hesitate.
I'll see you soon.
I hope so.
I had to sit through an hour and a half of English supper last night. It's enough to make me glad you're on late shift.
That's what you get for marrying a pom. Coffee?
Yes, thanks. The cricket's just as bad. I never get to watch anything I like.
You need 2 TVs.
Thanks. Oh, it's hot.
Good day, Mr. Fletcher. Coffee?
No, thank you. The bell has gone, you know. Here's the duty officer tonight.
I am Mr. Fletcher.
Good. Well, come with me and get the duty roster from reception.
He never lets up, does he?
Are you up? Mrs. Manson phoned in sick, so you'll be short-staffed tonight.
What else is new?
Don't forget, keep all connecting security gates firmly locked right throughout the night.
Yes, of course. It's a damn nuisance, though. It takes twice as long to do the rounds with the gates locked.
Can't be helped. It's just an added precaution while that Dominguez woman's here. Won't be for too much longer. Oh, Mrs. Davidson, let me give you a hand. Looks like got half your office files here.
Thank you, Mr. Fletcher. Yes, I promised myself I'd clear that backlog of work today. I've been here since 7 this morning and I'm still only halfway through.
So you're going to burn the midnight oil tonight, eh?
Yes, I'm determined to get it done, but I'm sick and tired of sitting behind that dreary desk.
Anything you want to watch on telly?
Oh, no.
Oh, don't worry about me. If there is, you won't disturb me.
Oh, Jim's home.
G'day, mate. How goes it?
Fine, mate, fine. Jeff, you know what you said this morning about that bashing at the pub?
About what?
About the bloke being queer. How did you know?
You mean he was? Oh, lucky guess, I suppose. Well, if that's the case, he got what he deserved then, didn't he? Oh, come on, mate. You don't think it was me who did it, do you?
I don't know.
Well, that's bloody lovely, isn't it? Known a bloke for years, and all of a sudden he's a poof to bash.
Well, he did go to the toilet just before we left.
For God's sake, that was to answer the call of nature, not some bloody little faggot's invitation.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Jeff, but I don't know. It all seemed to add up. And there was that time in Sydney, after all.
Oh, that was bloody years ago. I mean, what the hell's that got to do with it? God, mate, we've been through a lot together. I dragged you out of the firing line once. I didn't think you'd ever think this about me. Only goes to show, doesn't it? You never really know people. Well, look, mate, I'm going out for a while. I'll be back about midnight. And if you really think it was me who did it, then maybe you just better ring the police.
What are you going to do?
I don't know, love. There's no real proof that it was him. And it's a bit much to try and pin something like that on a bloke just because he happened to lose his temper once 100 years ago.
I don't believe it, little bitch. Bold as she likes, she dobs Lizzie in front of all of us.
Yeah. And it was only an old pen, wasn't worth getting into trouble over. I don't know why Roz wanted it back so bad.
It's lucky Mrs. Jackson didn't report you, Lizzie.
Roz is up to something. And I'll lay your odds on it's got something to do with that pen. Anything special about it, Lizzie?
Nah, bloody thing wouldn't even write proper.
You noticed how quiet it is tonight?
Yeah. And come to think of it, I haven't heard any screws do their rounds yet.
Probably having a party in the staff room.
I bet it's those new rules about keeping the gates locked. They're too lazy to be bothered unlocking them.